Now, in regards to our stretches, hamstrings, quads, hip flexors, calves, all those stretches should be performed twice on each side, 30-second holds, no more, no less. It's best to perform those, it seems now that from the research that it's best to perform static stretches after activity. So we don't want to necessarily static stretch before activity. Before activity, it's better to do more of a general warm-up like a jog, a run, elliptical, bike, things like that, and do some general dynamic warm-up type activities, and then static stretch after practice. This is a quadriceps stretch for the front of the thigh. This one's pretty simple. You can do this on the floor, and a teammate or coach can push the athlete's heel to their glute, or an athlete can simply grab their foot, bring it towards their gluteals, stand up tall and hold. We don't want it out to the side, and we don't want it going way back like this. You should feel a stretch in front of the thigh. This is a calf stretch. There's two stretches for the calves, for one muscle on the surface and one muscle below it. So the way we do this, we're stretching the back leg here. The foot is pointed straight ahead, the knee is straight, the heel is flat on the ground. The athlete stands. You can put the hands against the wall, they can put them on the fence, whatever works to keep them upright. And we're going to put our weight on the front leg till you feel a stretch in the back of the leg. The knee can't bend and the heel can't come off the ground. That's where the stretch would end when the heel starts to come off the ground. The other stretch is a bent knee stretch. Same rules apply, except the knee is now bent. The foot is pointed straight ahead. Again, this is an important part of this because oftentimes the foot's turned out. So make sure the foot is pointed straight ahead. The knee is bent, the heel is down. And then the athlete will put weight through both feet and feel a stretch in the back leg. This is a proper hamstring stretch. Hamstrings are stretched incorrectly routinely. So first, let's show the wrong way that we see people stretch hamstrings. First off, we often see the foot is turned out and the leg is up on a step like this, and athletes will bend over from the spine. This again is the incorrect position. To properly stretch the hamstrings, the stance foot should be turned in. The leg, you can put it on a stool, on a step, on bleachers if you're at the practice field, and even if you don't have anything to put the foot on, you can still put the leg on the ground. Foot's turned in, knee is straight, the toes are flexed towards the head. Athlete stands very tall, and all they're going to do is bring their nose forward, keeping the spine straight. We don't want to round out this way, as that will not correctly stretch the hamstring. We come forward and we hold. As the athlete improves flexibility and they don't feel the stretch, we can raise the height of the step or the chair, or go to another bleacher step, or they can have a teammate help them stretch. One athlete on the ground, one athlete standing and holding the stretch. This is how to stretch the hip flexors. First off, the incorrect way. We see athletes many times coming forward like this, trying to stretch the back leg. This actually is not stretching the muscle that we're trying to stretch. Instead, what an athlete should do is, we're stretching this leg here, squeeze the bottom leg, and contract the glute on the bottom leg. The knee is straight in front of you. Many times athletes will be out here to the side. We want to make sure we're straight in front. Contract the glute. Then they're going to raise their hand like they have a question in class, and they're going to bend the other way. Athletes should feel a really good stretch in the front of the thigh, maybe up into the trunk. To further enhance this stretch, athletes can turn the bottom leg out. Now this oftentimes may actually cause an athlete to fall and lose their balance because they're so tight. So, teammate's hand to hold, a softball bat or a baseball bat to hold and keep their balance will be effective to make this stretch effective.